Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's CJ, and today we're out here with the tractor and we're digging holes in the ground to build our pig pen and to fence in our pastures. Today we just went and bought 6 Kune Kune Berkshire mix pigs, feeder pigs to grow, and we will take them to the butcher. So what I'm trying to do, I don't want to raise them how I did last year. We kept them in the barn all of last year and fed them, you know, pig feed and scraps from our table and some vegetables from the garden, some pumpkins, and I didn't like how they didn't get to go outside. So these are pasture pigs, so this is going to work out great. We've got plenty of pasture here. We're going to section off different parts of it and move them around. So what I want to do here, though, I cut these fence posts a while back, end of the winter. And what I want to do is build a pig pen to put them in at night, because I'm worried about the coyotes and the bobcats right now because they're kind of still small. So once we get that done, we will go ahead and fence this in with hog panels, the pig pen itself, and then I'm going to put a shelter in there, and then we will fence off the rest of the pasture with electric fence. Now I know my auger is way too big for these fence posts, and I know I could have just cut a point on these and sledgehammered them in the ground, but I wanted to use the post hole digger. I still think this is easier, even though I'm going to be packing it in a lot, and I think this will work out just fine. I wish the post hole digger had a smaller auger on it though. That would help me out a lot, but we make do with what we have here. So I could use a tamper too, but I've done fence posts this way, just using a board. Put a little bit of dirt in at a time, tamp it down, and just keep doing it all the way up. And by the time you get to the top, that's a sturdy post by the time you get to the top. So it works, it just takes more time and effort. I lucked out because this ground is barely dry enough to be able to do this today in an easy way, because we've had a lot of rain, but the ground is dry enough, so thank goodness that helped me out. here it is the next day, and today I put the big tool rack onto the tractor because I got some tools in here, and it turned out to be pretty handy to haul these hog panels. Let me show you what I'm doing here. I bought these a couple months ago actually, and originally I thought we were going to get just 4 feeder pigs. Well, it turned out these people had 6, and we're starting to get more customers anyway, so I figure we can get rid of 6, be able to sell, and if not, we'll keep it for ourselves. But we've already got 4 spoken for and possibly 5, so I don't think getting rid of 6 is going to be any trouble. But what I did, I went and bought these 8-foot hog panels, and whenever I put these posts in the ground, hopefully I spaced them 8 foot apart. We're going to find out. But yeah, we're going to do this area here, and then we'll go and work on taking off that little pig shelter lean-to shed off the barn. We'll get them all spaced out first. Let's see what we have. All right, so we have a big gap right there. That's where I'm going to tear this thing off the barn. I'm going to set that there. So then at night when we want to bring them in, we'll bring like scraps from the kitchen or whatever, and we'll have like a feeding thing here. So they'll come through that shelter, come in here, hopefully. Then we can shut a door on the other side to keep them in here and keep them safe. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see. All right, so now for the fun part, I'm going to put the forks on the tractor, go up there to the shed, and I'm going to lift up the roof on one half of the shed and try to bring it down here. Then we'll go back up, and I'll try to pull the whole thing up out of the ground. I don't know how far down the ground the posts are, so we'll see what happens. All right, so I've got pretty much, I think, everything I need drugged down here from that little shed. We drug the roof of it down, and we'll have some patchwork to do on that. We can do that later. But right now, I had to use the manual post hole diggers because I'm going to put this in the ground. This will be the back wall. So we'll put this in the ground, and then we should be able to build off that. All right, let's try it. Ready? Mm-hmm. Watch that one. That's the main one you want to watch. Okay? Get the other one. Get the other one. Pull it back. Okay. Watch your fingers. Get your fingers out of there. There it goes.
Can we do it?
Yeah. All right, so it's starting to get hot, so I'm gonna get on my LS. I got the brush hog hooked up to it, and I'm gonna go around the edge of that field. That way we can put the electric fence up and it won't short out from the tall grass. We'll put it on the edge of where I cut, and then I'm gonna try to section it off halfway because I'm not sure how much poly tape I have. So I'm gonna do that while it's still hot outside. All right, so it's been a long day. We got this panel on the ground, but I'm going to do some more adjusting because I want it to sit lower to the ground. We'll probably take that board off down there on the bottom. I got my outer edge mowed down. So now me and Caitlin here, we're going to ride out to my food plot on out the field and go round up the electric tape and bring it back this way, and then we're probably going to call it a night. Work on this again tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned and keep up with us getting the pigs out here in the field. We're going to be trying to do that this weekend sometime. So until next time, thanks for watching.